here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Welcome back, everybody. It's I'm Ghost of Sparta. I have another fantastic review for you guys. It's the SH Figuarts Burter and Guldo p-bandai exclusive. We will look at paint apps, sculpt, articulation, and accessories. If you are new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe. If you like unboxings and collectible reviews, this is the place for you. Let's get to the size comparisons. Here's the size comparisons. We have SH Figuarts Goku, we have Hasbro Lightning Collection Gold Ranger, Marvel Legends, Deadpool, Imagination Works Goku, and NECA Predator. Burter's height is 7.7 inches, which correlates to 19.6 centimeters. Guldo stands at 4 inches, and that's about 10 centimeters, 10.6 centimeters to be exact. Well, we have Burter in hand, and this guy is huge. He feels pretty good though. He has a good height, or not height, but he has a good weight to him, which I think is really nice. It doesn't feel cheap. His legs feel really stiff. They feel solid. His body is pretty much hollow. You can see I got a little bit of a loose abdomen there. But this figure is really nice. I mean, let's take a look at the sculpt work of the figure. You can see all around the body, you can see he has like these white pimples or abrasions or whatever you want to call them. But they're these little bumps all the way around his body, and they sculpted each individual one, which looks really nice and gives depth to the character. I don't recall him having that in the actual anime or in the manga. The fact that they were able to do that looks nice. We can see the muscle definition sculpted into his arms, looks really nice. We also see his pecs here, and also you have his clavicle bone. I mean, they really did a really nice job sculpting this guy. I mean, look at the top of his head. We have the little orangish brown dome of his that they sculpted. They have all the line work looking nice. We have the scouter as well, which I'll save for the accessories. We'll actually look at that. He has a nice little smirk. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in. Here we go. So we have a little smirk on there. He has those nice little red eyes of his with no pupils. We have his little ear here as well, and it looks really nice. Now, as for the armor, you can see that the paint apps look very well. We got the nice pinstriping of the white here, and then we have the sculpt work of his actual shoulder, I don't know what you want to call them, shoulder pads. And then we also have a nice gloss black finish for the Ginyu, or for the rest of the armor. We have the Ginyu Force logo here. We have more sculpt work here with the nice white finish all the way around. I don't see any paint rubbing on this figure. I think they really took their time and enjoyed making this guy. We have Burter's butt right here looking fabulous, nice and sculpted. We have the sculpt work on his thighs, and we also have the white for his boots, and then we also have some nice more detail here for the tip of his boots. So I think they did a really good job with painting. His color looks really nice. It's a nice blue, which kind of like an indigo blue, maybe more of a, not a royal blue, but a light blue or cake blue. I don't know what name of blue you want me to give this, but it is blue, and we could see that he's painted very nicely. Now, this guy seems really big. He does have a good weight to him, so it does feel like there's some quality to this figure. Now, you guys are probably asking me why won't I show Guldo? I'll show Guldo because he's more like of an accessory, so just wait till we get to the accessory portion. With all that being said, let's get to everybody's favorite part, the articulation. Up, down, swivel, hinge joint, arm rotation, hinge, bicep swivel, bend at the elbow, swivel, hinge, diaphragm joint, back, forward, side to side, waist swivel, Burter's beautiful spread, leg kicks forward, leg kicks back, swivel, bend at the knee, swivel, hinge, toe hinge. Here we have Burter's hand accessories. He comes with a total of 4 hands altogether. He has his fisted hands that are on him that come with him inside the package. Now he has these other 3 hands. We have some nice slightly gripping hands, and we have what looks to be like a straight, karate chop hand. And you have 2 sets of those, and those are for his poses. The detail on the hands are really nice. They still have all the little texture of the bumps on them, just like he has all over his body that are sculpted on there, and then it's very smooth on the inside. This hand here is to hold his other accessory that he comes with, which you probably saw already in the beginning, the 6-star Dragon Ball, which looks really nice. I like these Dragon Balls. I'm glad that they included them. I'll talk more about it in the final thoughts, but this is really nice that we get those. And as a collector, we all want Dragon Balls. Let's go to the rest of the accessories. Here are the last bit of accessories. We're going to go over the head sculpts real quick, which looks really nice. We have Burter right here looking menacing. You can see that they have the plug for the scouter that's on his left ear. The scouter is detailed very nicely. We have the green shield for reading the power levels. We have the nice little red button, and you can see that they did really well sculpting this bad boy out. You can see that it has a puzzle piece to plug into his left ear on both head sculpts. so that way you can display him with his scouter or without. I wish they kind of gave us like the Frieza and Bardock treatment, where we can have something that plugs in so that way it looks like he has his little ear there. But I mean, I think that would have been kind of asking too much, because if I'm not mistaken, I think Burter kept his scouter on through the whole time with his fight with Goku before he was sadly defeated. But I think it's nice that they gave us the scouter and we have 2 head sculpts. Now for the other accessory, yes, I'm calling him an accessory because the only thing that moves on him is his head that fully rotates 360 degrees. It's a nice sculpture of Guldo. He has 2 pairs of arms, so you can be able to display him in 2 poses when you do the full Ginyu Force fighting or ready fighting pose. Now this figure looks really nice, or this statue here looks really nice. I want to correct myself because this is not a figure whatsoever. I don't know why Bandai didn't give us an articulated Guldo. I know he had a very small role, but you know, the competition gave us a nice articulated Guldo, and if they would have, that one seems a little cartoony. If they would have just beefed it up, I'm guarantee you this figure would have been awesome, and I think it would have been worth being on the p-bandai website. But the fact that they gave us this little statue that's just a hunk of plastic molded into Guldo, but you have to say that the paint apps and the sculpt work on this guy looks really nice. The head sculpt is phenomenal. If they do come out with another Guldo figure, for sure I'm taking this head sculpt and using it as well. But yeah, it's just disappointing that they gave us this. I feel that the main intention was for Burter, and I guess they didn't want to do. I don't think anybody would have bought this figure if it was on P-bandai. Just make him a P-bandai. It would just make him a regular release. It would have been perfectly fine for him to be a regular release, and we could have been happy with that, you know, instead of making it a P-bandai exclusives. But I digress. So we also have one other accessory that came with the figure, which is this little piece here, and this is for Burter to use on a SH Figuarts stand. This one I believe is a little bit wider because Burter is a little bit bigger, and this will be able to hold him if you want to pose him dynamically in the air or anything like that. With all that being said, my fellow collectors out there, let's get to my final Here are the final thoughts on this P-bandai exclusive. I think this guy ran for about $80 or $90, close to $100 for getting 2 figures. In air quotes, 2 figures. We got a nice figure with Burter, great articulation, great paint apps, we got great sculpt, we have some great accessories. I think I would have rather had the blast effect for Jace and Burter's special finishing move better than having Guldo. This Guldo figure was a bit of a disappointment. Now it's sculpted and it's painted very well, very fantastically, but the fact that it's not articulated is a disappointment for SH Figuarts. Like, that's terrible. Their competitors, DF, kind of gave us a fully articulated Guldo. Kind of looked at cartoony. That's fine. But the fact that it was articulated made it a lot better value than getting this 2-pack. Mind you, if you're, you know, pretty much a completist and you want to get all the figures, that doesn't bother you. And the fact that you want to get the Dragon Balls, because it's the only reason why P-bandai made the Ginyu Force an exclusive, is because of the Namekian Dragon Balls, which is a fine thing to do, but give us a better figure. Guldo was the main disappointment of this review, and of the fact him coming with Burter. They just gave us a Chaozu and a Tien, and the Chaozu this time is articulated. I wish they would have started off with this guy and then went with Chaozu and so forth and give us more of an articulated figure for these throw-ins. But next time, just give us a blast effect and make this guy a regular release. So I hope you guys liked my review. Please hit that like button, subscribe. It makes a big difference and it helps support the channel immensely. It just takes a little bit of time. And like always, I'll see everybody on the next review.